properly built, or maybe like sorted in a way that it's like readable or could be dealt with.
Excellent, excellent, very good. So when I tell you, is this table here structured or unstructured? What do you have?
Structured.
Does it look structured? Why?
Because it's like perfect numbers and then labels with it, but it's readable.
So because you can tell this is a number, because you can tell this is string, right? Or text or character, yeah? Because you can sort it in columns and rows, right? So you can define its type, you can define how it's sorted. So that's why we call it structured. Now, what could be defined as unstructured data?
Not clear.
Yeah. Elaborate more. Very close.
Confusing.
Could be. Could be.
Maybe when it's like
Could be.
When it's just a data, not information. Like when it does not make sense. So a few strings.
Okay.
الباسورد يكون letters numbers
Nice.
characters فيصير
Nice. You're talking about encryption, I assume, hashing and encryption.
or maybe when
Masking, maybe. Okay,
maybe
what's
like
that?
when the data is there, but it's like not logically readable. But like we can.
Okay, so if I show you, for example, a LinkedIn post, okay? Can you tell me this is structured or unstructured?
No,
Why?
not that source.
No, I mean, it has a post. It's a post.
Structured.
It has data.
Structured.
That's structured? Okay. So we define the word structured when we can analyze what's happening here, right? So imagine that people come in to type, let's say, different posts, where these posts could be collection of emojis, yes? Could be collection of abbreviations,
Unstructured.
could be collection of different symbols, yeah? That might be needed, might not be needed. Like hashtags, let's say, when we try to address someone, we use @ let's say, and so on, right? And it could possibly contain some content that is hard to analyze or read or see, okay? So for example, I could say here, the day was really good. Can you tell what I mean here? So I might be sarcastic, right? Saying the day was really good, right? It depends on my tone, the way I say it. But because we get to see it only in text, we cannot really see what's behind. So that sort of text, we call it unstructured. Because, see, it needs a level that we call pre-processing. So in order for me to know what's behind this text, to understand it, I need to first clean it, right? So I cannot say that it classifies as a number, clearly. I cannot say that it classifies as only text, right? So this would be classified using something we know as NLP, or Natural Language Processing, okay? Which is, again, preparing your data into building a nice corpus, okay? And this corpus can be trained using machine learning to tell whether or not this post, let's say, is harmful or fine to go, right? So how people make decisions behind these stuff. So this is the rule of NLP. Okay. So this is, in simple words, the difference between structured and unstructured data. Unstructured also could classify for images, for videos, for live streams, like even graphics would make it, right? Plots, different statistical analysis, they all come under unstructured data, right? So in general, let's deal with the best case possible, which is structured data, having data that is easily stored in table format. I have here two tables, one that I call T1 and the other I call T2. These are just keywords, nothing beyond, okay? So create is a keyword, table is a keyword, ent is a keyword, primary key is a keyword. Everything that you see in blue is literally a keyword. All right, now looking at this table here, Can you tell me how many rows you have?
4.
No, excluding title. 3 different value rows. Now, how many column or how many attributes?
2.
Which are?
ID pattern.
ID and pattern. So while creating the table, inside parentheses, we simply say I have ID and pattern, which are my 2 attributes. ID stores only integers and is defined to be a primary key. So I can define a student table, let's say, right? And I can tell that the ID is what uniquely identifies every student from the other one, right? So ID is declared to be a primary key, a unique identifier, which cannot be repeated and cannot be left empty. Now the pattern is now a variable character. There are different types, of course, I'm not getting deeply into it, but again, we can classify it as text. We can classify it as a character. We can classify it as a var character. What is the difference? Text is text, could be a whole phrase, right? Now character, I can define exactly the length of that level of character. So it could be character of 1 digit, or let's say 2 digits. So I can make it, let's say, inputs similar to A, P, C, and so on. Or something similar to A1, A2, A3, but it never exceeds that length that I specified. Okay? Like for example, if you're booking a flight seat, do you see the number of the seat? Can you give me any example? 11A. So if you will define this as a data type, you will see how many possible characters? 3. Is it possible to have 5? In the same flight? Huh?
5 of the same seat?
No. I mean, whatever data you might save in this 5 in the same plane? APC.
On different planes, they have 11.
Okay, give me a maximum number that I cannot exceed.
8.
8. 8?
Oh, this one.
How many digits?
Oh, 3.
3. Have you ever seen 5 or 8? I never.
No.
You've seen?
السيت عادي إنه يوصل 200 صح؟
يعني ما هي قصدها 1 و8 هذول واحد.
No, I mean like how many possible space you store in?
يعني 1 is 1. 1 الثاني هي رقم.
How many
For
space?
example 12 B. 1 2 3 3.
كان كاركتر يعني
The maximum length, what is it?
3
3. Okay. Fine, okay, we're in good pages here. So 3 as well, okay? So again, if the user try to enter a 4th element, the system should not allow him, right? So that's what the character does. Character means I specify the number of inputs, but it can never exceed this at any point, okay? Okay. What else? Now these statements are simply inserting data into our table. So till here we just create. But it remains empty, right? Now to fill it, you start using insert into your table name, right? Defining the list of attributes, then defining all possible values, one row by another.
Doctor, what language is this?
That's MySQL. And all database languages are quite similar. So dealing with MySQL, or SQLite, or PostgreSQL, or Oracle SQL, they all work with the same syntax, just slight differences between few words. But same exact idea. If you understand one, the rest are just copy-paste. So now we're inserting data into our next table here. Again, one row by another. Good? Okay. Do you have our laptops? Okay. We have exactly 7 minutes to do the exercise. It's quite simple, very straightforward. So I need you to open Tinkercad, okay? Tinkercad. So this last exercise, we will learn how to build in IoT, okay? And the language you will see now is C++. So we've seen HTML, XML, Python, we've seen MySQL, and we've seen also, inshallah now, C++. I'll go here with the start option. All of you choose educator start here, okay? Because otherwise I'll have to create a class and add you to it. So just continue and log in with your own Gmail account.
Login or sign up?
Sign in. Sign in with your own Gmail account. Okay. Tinkercad. Are we all here?
But Doctor, do we have to like log in or just?
Yes, sign in with your own Gmail account. Alright, so once you reach here, I just need you to scroll to designs, then choose circuits. Or create circuits. Okay. Did we all reach here?
No.
Yeah? No. We're going to go to, again, design circuits. So, Internet of Things allow you to design a circuit and then program the circuit to do something, okay? So imagine the way, for example, smart houses are made, or let's say traffic light is made, okay? Today we're gonna have a simple simulation on traffic lights, okay? Very quick, not gonna even take time. So I need you to drag, first item is the breadboard, small. Place it somewhere, so this one. And then I will use Arduino Uno, this one here. I'll place it below it. So to give you an idea, this acts now like a small PC, okay? So it becomes the main point of connection between what you build here with cables and wires and other possible sensors and your own actual machine and your own code, okay? This entire tool here is meant for simulation. So before we actually go for hardware and live implementation, we can simply test here, get to see the results. If it works fine, we utilize the solution. So I will do simple setup. I will need here, let's use LED. And from the LED, you can choose any color you want. Green, yellow, orange, blue, just anything you want, okay? Now, I will need a resistor. The resistor is going to connect anywhere. Make sure you flip it and then drag it here. So this curly pin of your LED has to connect on the same vertical line with this resistor.
How to flip?
Okay, I do it here using this guy. Okay, rotate. Right. Now I need to connect this same line with the resistor I can connect it to any of these pens here, from 0 to 13. Just remember exactly your choice. I'm gonna go with 2, okay?
It's not the thing you do.
Sorry?
It's not the thing you do.
It doesn't allow you to rotate?
No.
Okay, while you're placing it. So here, again, do it. Yes.
Because it's not working.
You can have time. Who's not working? What's not working?
Make it upside.
Fine. Okay, you can take till the end of the day. It's okay.
Doctor,
Yes.
it's not, the page is not loading at all.
Give it some time. It takes time, especially connecting to the university Wi-Fi.
No, it's my 4G.
But try
ايش
swapping.
الجرين هذا؟
That's a wire.
اي بس من وين؟
Just just come here, drag.
اوكي.
Okay. Now the second pen, I'm linking it to any pen on the second row. So I'm going to use this, let's say. I'm going to use now serial connection. So serial connection means from the moment I stopped here, I can still reconnect this line to a source of electricity. In my case, this is the ground, okay? So from here to here, any line, anything connected on that same line will take connection to the ground, okay? That's my circuit, okay? Now I will open code. I will swap here to text. And I will need to free the inner part of my code here. Okay? Now, for the pin mode, again remember which pin I connected to my resistor. This is pin number 2. Now, when talking about light and sound, is it input or output? That's an output, excellent.
Doctor, can you please zoom in on the code?
Again?
Can you please zoom in on the code?
Sure. Like this?
Yes.
Better?
Yes.
Okay. So here, I'm gonna add the pin number I connected to. If you change the value your side, just use the one you used, okay? Then I will define this to be output. Okay? Now here, inside the loop, I will have digital write. This is gonna be 2 again, the same pin, but I will start having a blinking effect of my LED. So it's gonna be on off, okay? Which is high, low, 0, 1, 0, 1, okay? So 2 and then high. So this is the moment where it becomes on. Then I will need to wait for 3 total seconds, okay? Which is 3000 milliseconds. Then I will turn it to low, which is off. Then again, wait 3 more seconds before you flip and run the loop again, okay? That's my code, simple. Now, side by side, I will start simulating to see what's gonna happen now here. See that? You see that?
Yeah.
So now it blinks every 3 seconds, then it swaps off, okay? Now, what you need to submit on Moodle, take this as a in-class and home exercise. So I need you to simulate for me a traffic light, okay? That's not actually fully working with the right sequence. I just need it all to blink, okay? So same like we did now, but add 2 more pins. Know how to connect them properly. Fix your code accordingly. And remember, I used already 2 here. So you can expand it to use 2 other pens. There is one way to actually use the same one, but it's okay. You don't need to know it now. So try to expand it, add 2 more LEDs, and try to have all the 3 in 3 different colors blinking at the same time. Once you're done, I ask you to upload this to Moodle under the discussion forum.
Doctor, the other thing that we never finished for HTML.
Okay, I need to know where did you stop? Because I found some people submitting it. See?
So
Is that what we did? Where did you reach? So I can stop it here. Let me take that attendance and I can look at yours. Right. Do you have any questions on today's session? Okay. So again, as I told you, I'm not going to examine you in this, but this is just one way of seeing what comes later, okay? So you will see each of these expanding to a whole course later on, in implementation, I mean. Okay, please prepare your phones and scan the QR here. Do you have any questions? Yes, sure. Feeling better today? Feeling better?
دكتور عايز تخليني attendance.
Sure.
Doctor,
Sure.
Me too.
Like, okay, start giving me names, please.
صار بدر دكتور ثاني اسم